Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I want to review Midsommar, and so I just got back from the premiere of this, and I was really pumped to see this. So let's get straight into the movie on this one. So this was written and directed by Ari Aster, the same guy who did Hereditary, and that was my favorite horror movie of last year for all those that keep up with the channel. So I went into this super pumped. I watched a bunch of the trailers beforehand, but it didn't spoil anything, and I gotta say, what a trip this movie was. Now, it's a lot different from Hereditary, but a lot of it is in the same vein. So the first 20 minutes definitely feels similar to Hereditary. You get hit up with a tragedy that this woman has to deal with. I'm not going to go too into detail on it, but she gets hit with a tragedy, and then after that takes a trip with her boyfriend to a festival in Sweden. And from there things just start to unravel, and you see some cultures, and you see some different traditions, and things definitely go off the charts. And I really like this movie. I have to say, between the cinematography, the original and uniqueness of the movie, just the way the characters, the differences between the characters. The thing is with this movie is it's definitely a horror movie, it's definitely a disturbing movie, but there's not too many horror elements that are really meant to scare you. It's more of that sense of dread similar to Hereditary, and also just that sense of you feel like you don't belong and you don't know what's going to happen next. Just that uneasy feeling. And it does an amazing job of portraying that. You really feel like that main protagonist, either the girl or the guy, whichever you relate to more, and the camera really follows you through this experience. And that's one thing that really puts you in the eye of the viewer here. So if they sit down, the camera's going to sit down with you, and the way the camera works is just phenomenal. Fantastic cinematography of this movie that really has you hypnotized throughout. Now, all in all, this is a 2.5-hour horror movie that I figured may drag at times, because going into it, knowing that it's 2.5 hours long, reading some other reviews, I thought this would drag. I'm going to be honest, this flew by for me. I think that uneasy feeling of not knowing what happens next for me really is what kept me interested and just really kept me along for the ride. At no point was I checking the time or checking my watch, and at the end, I actually wanted a lot more. I was satisfied with the ending, but I wish I got a little bit more out of the ending, and I wish there was just more runtime from the movie, and that's always a good thing to say about the movie. So like I said, this is traditional horror, but mixed in there is a lot of comedy, a lot of black comedy. So Will Poulter is in this, and his character is actually really funny and adds some great comedic relief, because what you're seeing on screen a lot of times is really disturbing or really horrifying or just creepy, and then he'll say something that kind of breaks it up and brings some laughter to the cinema. I definitely heard people laughing out loud at some points, which was definitely weird considering some of the stuff that was being portrayed on screen. So anyway, this is going to be for anybody who likes art house type horror. This is definitely a slow burn. I would relate this to The Wicker Man if you've seen that. I would relate it to Hereditary if you've seen that. But really, this brings something new and fresh to the table that I haven't seen in most other horror movies. For one, all this horror in bright daylight. There's not many nighttime scenes, and none of the scary scenes are really in nighttime, and that's just unique and awesome to bring to the horror genre. And also the way the music is used. They used a ton of live folk music for this and just added a ton of creepiness with the score. Like I said again, I cannot say how good the camera work, the shots, and the cinematography are here. They really have you in a daze, and I would put it right up there with a classic like the Kubrick Shining. So anyway, guys, clearly I'm going to say that you guys should go out and see this one, but I will disclaim it with, it is not for everyone, and it's not for the faint of heart. If you are grossed out easily, do not go and see this, because this definitely has some disturbing images. But if you're like me, you're a fan of the channel, you like Hereditary, you like The Witch, definitely head to your theater and go check out Midsommar as soon as possible. So anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of this movie down below if you get a chance to see it, and I'll see you in the next one.